For the first time in years, Vail sees dwindling returns on skier visits and retail. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News. Vail Resorts is having a bad start to the ski season, suffering company-wide losses for dining, retail, and skier visits, possibly the side effect of Vail's sprawling footprint. This from Denver Business Journal. Skier visits through early January are down 8% compared to last year. CEO Rob Katz blames it on poor early season snow at Whistler Blackcomb, the third largest of the company's 34 properties. This comes as analytics firm Destametrics reports slipping occupancy at local lodges and predicts season-long declines for the first time in at least 8 years. But Katz is not worried. Lift ticket and ski school revenue are up slightly, and holiday visits were healthy company-wide. Destametrics shows a 20% increase for late spring bookings after sluggish midwinter numbers. Summit School Board meets again tomorrow to discuss Measure 4A, a voter-approved mill levy sold as the best way to boost teacher wages and retain school district staff while paying for mental health services. The board faced backlash recently for considering a blanket wage increase of 2%, equal to 3 times more cash for administrators. The board discussed 4A last week with no clear answer. Tomorrow's meeting is closed to the public, but public comment on 4A is welcome, starting 5:45 p.m. at the District Admin Building in Frisco by the middle school. The town of Silverthorne is giving nearly $100,000 to local nonprofits and students. Town Council recently awarded $71,000 in cash and services, like free pavilion rentals, to 31 nonprofits. The town also gives $25,000 to high school seniors through its scholarship programs. Climate expert Rob Davies of Utah State University comes to Breckenridge this Friday for a talk entitled Defining Radical in the Age of Humans, discussing the climate issues we face now and how best to approach them. Davies most recently presented at the 2030 Mountain Town Conference in Salt Lake City, which comes to Breckenridge this fall. The event is free, 7 p.m. this Friday at CMC in Breckenridge, presented by High Country Conservation Center. Avalanche danger is moderate today at all elevations in the Summit-Eagle County zone after 2 to 3 inches overnight and a little bit more this morning. Your problem is persistent slab on north through southeast aspects at all elevations. Observers report recent slides at Loveland Pass, the Gore Range, and Jay Chute above Frisco. 1 natural, 1 snowmobile, and 1 skier triggered. No one has been buried or injured. In sports, Rockies legend Larry Walker is headed to the Hall of Fame. Major League Baseball announced the class of 2020 yesterday, and the hard-hitting right fielder made the cut in his 10th and final year of eligibility with 76% of the vote. Tonight, the Nuggets play the Rockets at 6 p.m., and the Avalanche are on break for the All-Star Game back February 1st. And in local sports, brought to you by Wilderness Sports in Dillon, Summit High boys basketball beat Buena Vista last night 62-32. Girls basketball also won against BV 33-31. Today, Tigers Wrestling has Wheat Ridge at home for a dual meet. Race 3 of the Frisco Up and Atom Nordic Series went down in the snow this morning on a 7.5K skate course. Stay tuned for results. And the Breckenridge Vipers return next Friday, January 31st for Pikes Peak at home. Get tickets and see the schedule at breckvipers.com. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News.